That's what you just saw. We have been working very hard with a variety of people to show you what we did. And I'd like to ask the one guy who really supported this vision, and a lot of this was his vision, to see if we hit the mark. General Cody, if you would honor us by saying a couple things, we would be honored by having you up here. Please welcome the former Vice Chief of Staff, Dick Cody.
This looks like a Larry King microphone. Listen, this is dynamite. My hat's off to the PM, you, Tim, and Baxter, and all the Bob Silva, previous PMs of UAS, the team that started this thing way back. This really started well before the Gulf War, when Gordon Sullivan said we want to see first, understand first, and act first. The trouble was we started building systems that, quite frankly, were much more agile than our command and control systems. Attached OPCON, direct support, general support, and everything else. And then this war came in, and we had UAVs, we had all kinds of systems, but we kept stovepiping them. And then you all took this thing and really given our warfighters unbelievable capability. The thing that jumped out at me today was the fact that behind all these systems are a whole bunch of industry partners that really opened up and worked hard together to make this thing work. And so my hat's off to you all for taking risks with the Army and understanding that this makes a difference every day. We saw that with Task Force Odin over in Iraq. We're seeing it in Task Force Odin in Afghanistan. We're seeing it with all these other systems. And once you put this out there and we embed it into our training base and we embed it into the way we fight, I think you're going to change command and control relationships. The thing that jumped out at me today was this curiosity piece that you've heard people talk about. There's a reason why we put our UAV operators in with our units and embed them downrange, so that they have that awareness, that curiosity. But each one of those systems we saw today were all on the same command net. And while they were waiting and not taking action, they were anticipating. They were getting a lead off first base. And that speeds up what happens on the battlefield. And the fact that we've got wonderful technology here in America, made in America, and you pull all this together. I mean, those units, if we laid them out, belong to other people. But at the point, they all belong to that one commander. And then he got rid of them and said, okay, you can go do something else. And given that, that capability gives us persistent surveillance and RISTA without having something, a dirigible sit over the top of something. And I really, my hat's off to you. We never envisioned that you would go this far and take this capability. So keep doing what you're doing. You're actually going to save lives. If you're an Apache pilot or a Kiowa pilot, you have just added with this capability an aircraft survivability quotient that I don't think we can explain. It's better than the jammer. It's better than some of the other systems we have. Why? Because now the Apaches and Kiowas are no longer trolling and going out there looking. When we, in 04 and 05, when they were getting shot down about every 3 or 4 days out looking for IED in places, now you are giving them capabilities where they can go in there and not even have their jammers on because they have great situational understanding. They got standoff. They see the target well before that. And so you're going to, the synergy between the ground guys, the air guys, and the ground troops on the ground, you've added a great survivability capability that I don't think we envisioned back in 05 when we started this thing. So it was worth the trip, Tim. You can retire now.